Okay, new client that requests a female mecha. It is some sort of mecha armored skyvy team character, some sort of Kamen Rider. So this client requested me to draw this blue-haired mecha armored girl in a certain pose from the game. As for the game name, if I have to guess, the name of the game is Warframe? Kind of a game where all of the mecha bionic characters do their business like shooting and slashing another player. The game looks good though. Don't know if I can play the game. I'm broke. Anyway, the character that the clients want me to draw is a difficult one. It has a very complex details. I mean, I have a problem drawing an armor, but this is a straight mecha armor that makes the difficulty higher. So I request the client to high up the cost for me to draw the character. I mean to increase the fee of the commission. High up the cost. Ladies and gentlemen, English. Yeah, anyway, I cost increased from $30 to $60 because, well, the character is very difficult to draw and maybe take way longer time to finish it. Fortunately, the client agreed to the cost increase after the agreement, so I start sketching for the character. But while I'm sketching for the character, I ask the client for the helmet's references because the client wants me to draw the character with a kind of a side view along with the helmet. But the character references that they gave me didn't have a side view of the helmet. After I asked them, there is still no reply. Well, maybe because of the time zone difference, it'll be quicker to make the character without the helmet. I mean, it's not quicker, but we can say they made an impression from the face of the character. It will be cool if I can draw the armored character without the helmet because, you know, it will be different. Just like the Chinese animation series called Swallowed Star. The character had armor along with armor helmet, but they can turn and off the helmet function. The client also gave the references with or without the armored helmet, so I guess the character also had the function on the armor. I guess that the character also had the function to turn the helmet armor on and off of the helmet, but I guess the client want the character helmet to be off, so I cannot do much from that department. I will just have to do what the client paid me to do, so I sketch anyway. Not gonna lie, I start having difficulties drawing the gun, so I trace the gun. Yes, I trace the goddamn gun to speed things up, so leave me alone. I found the problem, the gun is way too small. I spent quite a minute staring at the gun, and I can see that even the finger won't able to fit the trigger slot, so I made the gun a bit bigger so that the character could hold the gun. Pretty much make the rest of the things match. Hopefully after I send the sketch, the client will approve it. And after I'm done with the figure or the rough sketch idea of the body proportion, I start making a new layer and make the mecha armor by sketching it. So in the middle of the sketching, I got a reply. I asked for the helmet references, but unfortunately the client got no clue or what the hell's going on. But they did give me something based on the costume. It's a Minecraft model that's based on the character costume. I can't read nothing from the Minecraft references, but bruh. Seems like the client also got no references of the helmet. It also seems like the previous commissioned artist also did not want to take the trouble to draw the helmet 360 view. Don't get me wrong, I will also skip the responsibility to draw the helmet myself. Best I can do is to add my own spin to the helmet and hope that I can get an okay to continue. So I send the client my sketch with my own spin, of course, and also say that I cannot make things up from the Minecraft references that they gave me. But I kinda messed up big time when the client gave me a reference of the game from the post. It's the mecha bio armor female with guns on the side, and the few points is from the back of the character. The big detail that I missed was the client asked for the front point view on the references. Shite. I know, that was bad indeed. Then I checked up the request from before to make sure if it's true. It was true that the client was requested to draw the character from the front. Man, 2 hours of sketching gone wasted. No, I've got to do more crap to fix it. Man, I really had trying Mecha. This is what I get from not looking for details and only focusing on the drawing from the reference that the client gave me. The fault was mine. Maybe I need to read stuff more carefully next time. Do not be like me. But anyway, I fixed the character pose to the front view. I'm using the best of the pose that I did, and I edited using the figure. Another hour wasting drawing Mecha. And I really hate drawing mecha. I'm wondering how much of the time that an artist that excel at mecha or armor spends just sketching this stuff. It took me 4 hours just to sketch mecha things. Anyway, after I'm done fixing the sketch, I exported the sketch and have them the piece. I exported the sketch and have them the piece and wait for the client's response if there's anything to add or change. After waiting for a few days, I received a response and the client said that the sketch is good enough, and then it is a green light for me to ask for the payment. And after waiting for the client to pay, the commission fee. The client paid the commission fee and nothing troublesome on it. And after I received the payment, then I straight away working on the piece. But not gonna lie, making this piece is hard, harder than making just the armor and stuff. I have to make sure that the stuff is perfectly matched with the armor, and I kinda failed in a sense. As for the character, I do not really know what is or what the purpose of the character is. From all I got from observing the character references, the character is supposed to be something like a ranger thingy. Yes, just like a Power Ranger stuff. The character, I think, takes place in the cyber team era. If I have to guess, the character's job is supposedly a police cyber mecha ranger. How do I know? I do not know, I'm just guessing. But for me, that the hints that are given to me to guess that the characters in police rangers are probably the guns, the blue color team, and the sign on her chest. Think about it. The design where the position of the guns is easily noticeable is that you can see it in the back of her belt. I think the weapon is licensed and the characters has a full authority to use them. If you can just show it to other people when you are doing some patrol or something like that, you must have some sort of authority to bring guns. Otherwise, you will get caught by other cyber police by bringing some unauthorized weapons. And the second thing of why that I think the character is some sort of cyber police is the color theme. It's blue. If I see a pattern color, blue is more likely often used in some police attire. There might be other cyber police with a different color in the universe of the characters live in. I don't know, I'm just guessing. This is me just noticing the color pattern, nothing more. And lastly of why I think that the character is a cyber police is the sign on her chest. I don't know, I think it is a wing. The character does have some... The character does not have any symbol, unfortunately. But if the thing on her chest is a symbol of wing, then with the pattern things that I often observe, she might be some sort of cyber police officer or something. That's my 3 guesses that the character is a cyber police. If not, then it will be a Minecraft D&D sort of again. Because the client legit gave me Minecraft references. But as for Mecha, using Shift plus click to make the line kinda helped me a bit because, well, drawing Mecha uses a lot of straight line. A bit different from drawing human figures where the human's body got a lot of curves. Maybe I will show the line that I mentioned on the screen. And in case that you notice, I did not use any weight lines on this piece. This is my first Mecha commission work, so I'm not familiar with Mecha. So I'm afraid that me using weight line on this piece will make the piece looks ugly. Done that with the piece, I straight up exported the piece to PNG file and gave it to the client. If I put the character references and my commission work side to side, you can see that I have different body figure scale. You see, I found a body figure like Bayonetta looks very interesting to see. I cannot put my fingers on it, but it kinda look aesthetic, so I kinda like making my art like that, the Bayonetta body style. If it's female, the head is kinda smaller than the body. This is where my fears began, with me making the body just like Bayonetta. I'm afraid that I have to change the stuff from the character references. I'm afraid that the client will ask for another chance to fit the character references, but luckily, after I'm done with the piece and send the PNG file, the client was happy with my work and the job is complete. Well, I'm just glad that I didn't have to make another changes on the Mecha stuff. This piece took way too much time just to finish it. I really hate drawing Mecha, so there you go, my first Mecha commission. 10 out of 10 will not do that again.